Yeah. The last time I wrote a song was in a college bathroom, scribbling my life away on scrap after class. Soon lacking on the grades, considered the time wasted. What I learned today was I failed and I hate this. To have my efforts graded and subjectively misplaced with teenage wastes of space with bank statements loaded with the commas. I do not belong with all yous, nothing but a slave for squalor on the bench watching ballers like holler. If you got some debt now, you're in full effect. If you're poor, let me hear some chest pounds. If you're insecure, show them how the hollows get down. Walk like you were never dead as if you're
Build your reading superpower at the 2018 Dallas ISD Read For Me event. Join us for free books, food, and sessions for parents and students ages pre-K through 12th grade. Sessions include creating comic books, STEM to reading, A Wrinkle in Time, and many more. Read For Me is free for all Dallas area families and will be hosted at Adamson High School, March 24th from 8 to 1 p.m. For more information, go to dallasisd.org/readforme. See you there!
Good morning, Raiders. I'm Tony, and your Skyline Scoop starts right now. It's Thursday, and that means it's talent time. Here's Lucas and Skyline's Got Talent.
Hello Skyline, my name is Lucas and welcome to Skyline's Got Talent, where we show you the most talented people here at Skyline. Today we switched it up a bit and we have Mr. Coleman. So Mr. Coleman, what are you gonna do today?
I'm going to do a song on my acoustic. It's by Paul Simon. It's a song called Kathy's Song.
Kathy's Song. And why are you doing that song? What's so special about that song?
I just like it. I'm not a very good finger picker, and it's a finger picking song that I can actually play. So.
Right. And how long have you been singing and playing the guitar?
I've been singing since the age of 3, and that is my main instrument. I've been playing guitar. A friend in school started to teach me chords at 9. By 16, I was playing. And I've just played for so long,
right.
so long that I've kind of gotten pretty good at it.
That's awesome. Who would you say is your favorite, or maybe like your inspiration with playing music? Like, who's your favorite artist or singer or guitarist?
Vocally, and I don't know if you're going to know any of these names, Paul Rogers from Bad Company, Lou Gramm from Foreigner, Robert Plant from Led Zeppelin. These are all bands that I listened to when I was in high school.
That's cool. So, Mr. Coleman, how did you end up being a teacher? Did you wanna pursue music first, and then you ended up being a teacher, or how did that
Well,
work?
I wanted to pursue music and thought I was going to pursue music, so I just kind of blew off my entire 10th grade year. You know, making it as a living, doing music as a living takes a lot of sacrifice, and at just a certain point in my mid-20s, I decided I wasn't willing to do that. Teaching is my second career, and I decided I wanted to do it, ironically, through teaching guitar lessons, you know, and I started doing that for a couple of kids, and I said, well, isn't that cool, you know, watching kids grow. I became a teacher, you know, in my very early 40s, and I've been at it for 13 years now.
All right, right now we're going to give you a little space for you to show us what you got and play for us, and yeah, go ahead.
All right. I hear the drizzle of the rain, like a memory it falls, soft and warm, continually running down my roof and wall. And from the shelter of my mind, through the window of my eyes, I gaze beyond the rain-drenched streets to England where my heart lies. My mind's distracted and diffused. My thoughts are many miles away. They lie with you when you're asleep and kiss you when you start the day. And the song I was writing is left undone. I don't know why I waste my time writing songs I can't believe, with words that tear and strain to rhyme. So you see, I have come to doubt all that I once held as true. I stand alone without belief. The only truth I know is you. And as I watch the drops of rain weave their weary paths and die, I know that I am like the rain. There but for the grace of you go I.
That was really impressive, Mr. Coleman.
Thank you.
What advice would you give to someone who wants to learn how to play music, or learn how to sing, or want to pursue music?
Just commit to it. Don't take shortcuts. If you're going to be a musician, take the time to learn your craft. If you're going to play guitar, keep in mind that your fingers are going to hurt. It never really gets any better, but you can get to where you can get past it. If you're going to sing, I would highly recommend taking lessons from an actual human and not a video, because they're going to be concerned about the health of your voice, and your stamina and keeping your voice is just as much important as being able to sing. And I always tell people to try to develop their own style. There's a lot of singers out there right now, and they all kind of sound the same. Yeah. I think it's important. What catches my ear is when I hear somebody doing something a little bit different. It doesn't matter whether they're old or young. That's what I really look for. Right.
All right. Well, thank you so much for coming and playing for us.
Well, thank you for having me.
And thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you next time on Skyline's Got Talent.
Now it's time for your ice activity of the day.
All right, guys, it's Thursday, and today we have another controversial topic for you for discussion. So the one we're talking about today is the Me Too movement. Some of you may already know about this. It's been in the news a ton, and it's actually become an international movement. It's not just a U.S. one. So for those of you that do not know what the Me Too movement is, it is the discussion that women want to call out harassment when they feel like they have been harassed, whether it's in the workplace or in their personal lives. And again, controversial because some people feel that, yes, harassment is a thing for women that they encounter more than men. And then for others, they actually don't feel like women experience it any more than anybody else. So we're going to have considerate conversations here. And we're actually going to start right over here again
with the discussion about it.
So the Me Too movement is supposed to, it's like hashtag, you probably saw it on Twitter, the whole hashtag Me Too, women go out, explain their story. Hashtag Me Too, saying I'm with you, I've also been harassed in some way. It's a very controversial topic because some women keep that hidden for a long time. There are some who go out and say, well, there have been stories that they go out and say, hey, I have been harassed this way and nothing's been done about it. And then there are others, which makes it a more controversial act, that they don't say anything. And then now that this is a big, he sexually harassed me or he harassed me in some way, nothing was done about it, then they comment, me too. Then they want to come out years later. That's the whole controversial thing. I don't think tweeting me too is going to change any of that. I don't want to offend anybody, but I do believe, my opinion, you don't have to agree, that some of it, not all, is bogus, very, very bogus. I don't think that if you know, for example, a Hollywood actress, I'm not going to name who, worked with someone who was well known to harass women, and she hired them, she was very well aware, and she came out and this recently said, I've also been harassed by him. Well, I'm not saying it's okay. I sympathize with you. I don't think harassing women is okay or anyone is okay. But I'm just saying if you know, then I don't think you should say me too, which I might get bashed for saying that. But it's true. I think that Me Too movement is not ridiculous because it's not fair if you've been harassed. But I don't think you can come out years later and say me too. I think you should go to authorities and say, I've been harassed. If someone were to harass me, I wouldn't wait. I don't care if it is the president, which he's been accused of harassing people. Whether or not those are true is, controversial, up to your opinion. But basically, that's all I have to say about that.
I do agree that whenever you are harassed or afflicted by anybody else, that you should go straight to the authorities. But in the case of hashtag Me Too, the whole point is to allow women who are not brave enough to go to authorities and let them speak out anonymously or show support for other women who are speaking out about what happened to them. And I think that's okay. I don't think that's necessarily something that should be controversial because everybody has a story and not everybody knows it. So it is a good thing that hashtag Me Too is going international because in China there's a lot of research and a lot of new cases because of sexual harassment and other forms of harassment that women go through that were never ever spoken about because until almost 30 years ago, harassment wasn't in China's vocabulary. Nobody spoke about it. It happened just like in the U.S., but nobody was brought to trial and no sanctions were placed upon people who were harassing students at a university or just regular citizens.
All right, so that was today's topic. I hope you enjoyed it, and I really want to I forgot to commend my Tuesday question group, but I really want to commend all of you guys for talking about controversial topics respectfully and having differing opinions. So I hope that when you do have these conversations, either with your family, your friends, or in the classroom, remember the most important thing is you can have different opinions from others, but you also can do it respectfully and kindly. So I hope you guys keep that at the forefront if you choose to talk about these topics that we brought up this week. Thank you very much, and we'll see you tomorrow for the last day.
That's all we have for today, Raiders. Be sure to catch up on all things Skyline by following us at Skynet Broadcasting. And to make sure you never miss an episode of your Skyline Scoop, sign up to receive mobile broadcasts by texting at SKYN to 81010. Catch us every day right here at SkynetBroadcasting.org and listen to tomorrow's hits today in the cafeteria and anywhere in the world with Skynet Radio. I'm Tony, and from all of us here at Skynet Broadcasting, thanks for watching. We'll catch you on the flip side.